Top 5 reasons that I can guarantee you that we were in a housing market crash. Hey, this is D Money. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Up above, I also have pinned who we are, what we believe in, and what this channel is all about. Number 1, I do not know if you've heard of iBuyers before, but iBuyers bought tons and tons. I mean, Open Door had 10,000 homes, OfferPad, Zillow, Redfin at one time was utilizing this model. They buy virtually, and they have an algorithm that they believe that they can buy from anywhere, and they just didn't notice that the algorithm didn't work. Open Door, $0.4 billion in 2022. Wow. Not to be outdone, OfferPad had their biggest year, sold 10,000 homes last year, broke all records. Good for you. Plus $24,000 per home. So you have all of these iBuyers and their algorithm, maybe they talked together, went to lunch or something, because they all bought the same markets. So when you have all of that money concentrated on these markets, guess what? Those are all the markets that are having challenges now. Las Vegas, Phoenix, Charlotte. I have a list here for you. Look at this map. You can see all those pins there. I plotted them out across the country. I mean, obviously I need more to do with myself in life or a hobby or something, but here's the map that shows you. That hurts a market. So now if you're trying to sell a home, the prices are tanking because the iBuyers are literally, they just want the inventory gone. They want to start fresh for the new year. Losing so much money is crazy. Now your comparable prices are going down. I saw one home, I mean, they lost over $100,000. I'll tell you a funny story. I even sold them 2 of our homes because I'm like, they're paying such high prices. It was crazy. I mean, all of us investors would talk and we're like, this math does not work. You know, this is apparently you can lose hundreds of millions of dollars, a billion, and it's okay in that world. Number 2, the savings rate in America is at an all-time low. It's hovering anywhere from 2.3 to 3%. It's the lowest level since the Depression. It's tough out there. Everything's more expensive. Well, the past 2 years, there were 12 million homes sold. We've lost $1.3 trillion in home equity value. 12 million homes are potentially underwater already because the median home price is tanked, and especially in all of those iBuyer markets. I'm pretty sure not everyone thought everything completely through. And the tax man now comes, gives you the new valuation, and your tax bill is doubled. You're going to have more foreclosures. It's been 21 straight consecutive months that foreclosures have gone up. So you're going to have that inventory. The other thing that shocks me that I've never heard anyone talk about this, shadow inventory. You know, we bought and sold over 100 homes last year, and I didn't use the MLS. Not once. I didn't list my home. Investors, we have a thing that if it's on the MLS, it's already too expensive. There's a whole market out there of shadow inventory. There's 11 million homes that are vacant year round. 11 million. 6 million aren't listed, vacant all year. What if 10% of that comes on the market? There's a whole other world out there besides what's on the MLS. It's off-market properties, shadow inventory. I mean, it exists. And number 4, and the biggest reason that I know we're going to have a market crash, is the Fed told us so. He just had a meeting. Did anyone watch it? Anyone else? Because I'm arguing with people sometimes online. I'm like, am I in a different world? He came on and said, 1.2 million Americans are going to lose their jobs. Well, the savings rate we know is already the worst since the Depression. Now 1.2 million Americans are going to lose their jobs. You tell me. And he said, I'd rather 1.2 million Americans lose their job than 200 million. He's going to reset this market. He's been pretty consistent. He's going to reset this market, and we have to. I mean, the home prices were crazy. The market is just beginning to tank. It's not even started yet. Homes are still overpriced, huge. I mean, Tampa is ridiculous. I mean, that went up 63%. You can't look at the last 2 years' numbers for the comparables. It's the highest it's ever been. You can't look at the prior years before that because of COVID. I went back to 2017 and 2018 and looked at the averages in the top 15 markets where the iBuyers are. I'm going to leave a link for you down below. You can look at 30 years of historical data. So I looked at 2017, 2018 and checked it against this site. It was spot on of what the prices should be. If you need to move, if you have to move, because people still do, please look at the site, and it will tell you what the home prices should be versus where they are. And you look at it, you're like, wow, it's still like amazing how many more markets and homes still need to go down. This is just the beginning. We haven't even started yet. Real estate lags so far behind. It's important that we all know so we can make a plan. I don't like to bury my head in the sand. I like to make a plan, see what's going on, when I should buy a home, when I shouldn't buy a home. That way you'll at least know when it hits this level in your market that it's a good deal. And before we go into number 5, if you find this content valuable, please follow, subscribe. We're trying to make it to 1 million followers in 90 days. If you don't say it out loud, you can never achieve it, right? I'm positive. So the 5th reason is buyers. There's no buyers. It's not affordable. The rates have doubled. There's no buyers. So the days on market, they're going to stay on the market long. That will give us more inventory automatically as well because there's just no buyers. You have new homes. I mean, I didn't even talk about the new home inventory. They're discounting stuff all over the place. All of these options, yes, we will have housing inventory. Yes, we are going to crash. I'm sorry to give you that bad news. I'm sure you guys are intelligent. You're well aware. I don't know why these other people want to argue about it. I don't know, maybe they're bored. Thanks for joining. It's D Money. I'll see you soon. Peace out.